Hello and welcome to Sloghut 1027. My name is Q and this is Oddworld Munch's Oddysee. So, let's play. We are trying to get...
Hey, Munch! Quama's looking great! Now work together to rescue those Mudakan scrubs. You can tell a scrub by its fashionably striped outfit.
That outfit. So yeah, we're trying to get through these Sloghuts so that we can get to the almighty raisin. And these scrubs are placed in, you know, the most expected positions in this area. I mean, if I had an army of scrubs that I could put wherever I wanted, I would make platforms just to put them on. Oh, okay, I forgot. This is one thing that's difficult about the crane. Sometimes. It's not really that hard here, but it can get hard to time it to pick up the slags. But we have a new feature, and it is the recycler. Want to see how it works? I'm not so sure that you do. Yep. That's how things get recycled here in the Sloghuts. Because, why not? Why make things simpler than they need to be? You know? I think a giant recycler like that is a need. It's so useful. Especially when you have a crane that can only be controlled by the last Gabbit on Earth. Well, I guess, technically, it could probably be controlled by someone with a remote control. And Munch's sonar allows him to hack into it. But hey, putting reason aside, we're good. You know, everything's good and dandy. You know, whoa. There we go. Thankfully, Abe will take one for the team and get picked up by his neck in a very uncomfortable looking way to, you know, any lengths to save the scrubs. Just as long as we don't throw them into the Sloghuts. So the shaman said the scrubs were here to pick up sloggy poop. Either they were just on like timeout, or I do not want to know how slogs poop. You know, either way, I don't want to know, but hey, maybe it's just best to put reason aside, and I still need Munch up there. Dang it. And why don't you just build a ladder that goes all the way down to the ground? Why? I'll tell you why. No, I won't. That was not Abe. And wait a minute, yes that was. Maybe I just want Abe so desperately to be dressed up in one of those fashionable striped outfits. I'm sure that's what it is. No, Abe. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Alright, moving on. Now, Munch can get down, and we can attempt to get these scrubs out of here.
Hey, you jumps. Hey,
Hey.
good one.
Oh man.
Hey guys, you must get those Mudokon scrubs through this gauntlet of sleek poppers and hungry sloggies. Whew, I have no idea how you're gonna pull this off. See ya.
You just hang here for a while. Yeah, whatever.
I love how the players of video games will mindlessly accept scenarios that are placed before them. Because to the gamer it makes sense. You know, oh, you're not just gonna walk these scrubs right out of here. That'd be a boring game, right? I mean, who wants to play Oddworld, walk the scrubs through the door? Nobody. You know, so you gotta come up with some way to make things interesting. So why not just have a huge room full of mines and security with guns? You know, we could have guards. We did have guards. You know, that's... Oh no. Oh no. Jump, Munch. Okay, what are these guards protecting? Three scrubs? Are 3 scrubs that valuable? Do you need a whole room full of mines to protect 3 scrubs? Where'd they go? Oh. Okay. I guess there are a few more scrubs. But they're in a cage. Do they really expect someone to walk in and jump down and stand... There's a button in the cage to open the door!
Okay, listen up.
What? You guys? You guys? Did you not see this big green button in the middle of the floor that you are bent over on all fours scrubbing? Have you just not made it there yet? Has everyone been cleaning around this thing that you don't notice there's a button to open the door? Now it does close quickly. You guys can walk. You can walk out of here. Did you walk out of here? I guess that's why they need a room full of security with guns and all this crazy stuff. Because they got a silly jail with a button in the middle to let everyone out. So instead, that's like the... I was gonna call it laziness. You can't call that laziness. That's just the epitome of absurdity. Instead of just taking this button out, let's build another room right next to it, full of mines and security and guns. And this ramp right here that goes into nowhere. Yeah, you know, why not? We built a room for the sole purpose of putting security. Okay, look at this. Look at this. All it is, they're in little huts that are caged in. They don't... Oh man, Abe's gonna die. Why do you let the slogs run free in this room full of mines? Who is in charge here? But you know what? Nobody says that when they play this game. Nobody. Okay. Maybe a few people do. I know I didn't. But then again, I was pretty little. But you know, there's just absurdity in video games everywhere. In Call of Duty, you can... Oh, great. You can throw a knife and hit someone's toe and they'll die. And that's fine. You know, that's cool. You can shoot them in the chest with a sniper rifle. Wait a minute. Did I say they'll be fine? No. They'll die if you hit them in the toe with a knife. But if you shoot them in the chest with a sniper rifle, yeah, just shake that one off. Just, you know, duck behind a corner and let the jelly wipe off your screen. And you'll be good to go. You know, that may be aggravating, but no one... Okay, not no one. Not everybody questions that. You know, because it's a video game. And that is one of the beautifully sad things about video games. is that they live in their own little world with their own little rules. That, oh no, oh, maybe I should have thought this one through. But see, it's good they live. It's good that they have their own rules and their own standards, because I just let a scrub die. I just let the hero die. But you know what? The story's not over. It's not going to end there. Thankfully. Wouldn't that be terrible? If that was the end right there. There actually is a very terrible ending to this game that I did not know about until recently. It was horrifying, to say the least, to find out that it existed. And I'll probably eventually have to show it off. But we're not there yet because I am wasting so much time. So the tactic here, which I did not do, is to run out. Oh, goodness, and not step on mines. Oh, he's alive! Oh, no, he's not. We gotta take care of these, the slogs. Now we're good. Okay, and that's another thing. If the scrubs escape from the cell with the button inside to open it up, shoot them. Right? Don't capture them and try and put them back in. I know they're unarmed. Just shoot them. No questions asked. Or can they recognize? Can they really recognize Abe? Does he look that? Well, I guess he's not wearing that snazzy striped outfit. I guess he is kind of well known. Why? Oh, I know why you're blowing up, because the guys followed me, because I didn't pay attention. Anyway, as you can tell, Abe can't pull all these levers himself. Okay, he can't even pull any levers. Come on, Abe. No. So as you can see, Abe can't pull all these levers by himself. So we gotta get some Mudokons across this runway of death alive. But having a lot of Mudokons being shot at and trying to run through a minefield doesn't really work that well. So fine. If I try and take another one, I'll die. So the best tactic is to carry him across one by one. And it gets... honestly, it gets tedious. It's repetitive. So, for your viewing pleasure, we're going into turbo mode. So turbo mode, engage! Just on a side note, scrubs are a great meat shield. Now back to turbo mode. Well, so I was thinking, I just keep taking the same path here. Dodging these mines the same old way. I'll mix it up a little bit. So kids, remember, that's what happens when you mess with tradition. Back to turbo mode. That scrub is probably out there somewhere. The one that I just dropped on the last run. So I'm gonna go get turbo mode! I guess not. Cause they've got plenty of scrubs here. You know, and they've made floors solely for the purpose of somewhere new for the scrubs to scrub. So, I guess they can shoot a few. I mean, it's gotta get pretty boring there. I highly doubt the scrubs have attempted to escape before. Or maybe they have. And that's why they're so resigned. Look at, they're so resigned. You may have seen a few. And when I leave and come back, they're scrubbing the floors again. I mean, that's someone who's given up right there. So I don't know, maybe a few of them have tried to escape. Maybe that button inside the cell is a testament to the cruelty of the Sligs. They've just been so harsh on the scrubs that the scrubs are so obedient that they won't even push a button in their own cell to escape. Well, this could lead into tons of questions about life, the universe, and everything, and humanity. But it's not, because we're going to end this episode as we leave Sloghut 1027 after suffering a few casualties. And I'll check those casualties in just a second. So I know a few scrubs didn't make it out of here. How can I... Wait, there we go. And... one is still active. Turbo mode! So that's the Mundakin right there. But because this game is so dark, and I was running around with Espresso trying to avoid getting shot and running over mines, I did not see the Mundakin, so I ran around for a few more minutes. But that's boring nonsense, so I'm gonna skip over that and get to the action. Here we go.
That was a little embarrassing. Let's do it again.
Alright, this is a rescue mission. He may not get out of there alive, but at least we tried. I'm coming, scrub. Oh. Yeah, I realized my mistake was telling him to follow me. Too late.
That was a little embarrassing. Let's do it again.
Rest in peace, my brother. Well, that was a waste of time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time if I haven't lost my whole audience, and I will see you in more Sloghuts on Oddworld Munch's Oddysee. This is Q signing off.